Good evening, I'm Abhyuday Shrestha, and these are the headlines of the hour. 19 people killed in 3 separate road accidents in Dang, Baglung and Kathmandu districts within a 24-hour period. More than 12,000 people killed in road accidents in the country in the past 5 years. CPN Maoist Center to hold its legislative assembly in mid-February. Party prepares draft of new statute to help Dahal's aspiration to remain in the party leadership. Taiwanese voters sweep the ruling Democratic Progressive Party's presidential candidate Lai Ching-te into power in an explicit rejection of China's warnings not to vote for him. And Nepal Police Club defeat Bagmati Province by 68 runs on the first day of the Prime Minister Cup men's cricket tournament. Madhesh and Lumbini also victorious. A total of 19 people have been killed in 3 separate road accidents in the country within a 24-hour period from last night. 12 deaths were reported in Dang's Palwang, 5 in Kathmandu's Chandragiri, and 2 in Baglung's Dorpatan. A passenger bus had plunged from the Rapti Bridge in Bhaluang, Dang last night, which claimed the lives of 12 people. Among the deceased are 60-year-old Kusum Basnet of Nepalganj Banke, 39-year-old Saurav Bishta of Hetauda Makwanpur, 65-year-old Tarakant Pandey of Kathmandu's Chandragiri, 31-year-old Mune of India's Uttar Pradesh, 67-year-old Jogendra Ram of India's East Bihar. Likewise, the other deceased individuals have been identified as 40-year-old Munbadur Rawat of Jumla, 25-year-old Deepak Kami of Gautamkot Rukum, 35-year-old Anil Khadka of Chitwan, Bharatpur, Sanjay Keshi of Khajura Banke, 28-year-old Arpan Thapa of Kohalpur, and 30-year-old Ram Baran Harijan. 3 individuals have returned home after being treated for minor injuries, while 20 injured individuals are receiving treatment at Kohalpur Medical College, Butwal, and Dang. The ill-fated bus was headed for Kathmandu from Nepalganj and had plunged into the river at around 10:15 last night. The police have taken into custody 28-year-old bus driver Lal Bahadur Nepali, who is from Salyan. He is in stable condition. Meanwhile, 5 individuals were reported dead in a vehicular accident in Seto Pahara of Kathmandu's Chandragiri municipality along the Kathmandu-Chitlang road section. The four-wheeler, which was headed to Chitlang from Kathmandu, lost control and plunged some 500 meters below the road. Police informed that 4 out of the 6 total passengers on board the ill-fated vehicle died on the spot. The deceased have been identified as Omkar Nidhi Tiwari and Kalpana Tiwari of Kathmandu's Maiti Devi and Lajimpat's Mahesh Kumar Gautam, Smarika Gautam, and Priyans Gautam. In yet another vehicular accident that occurred in Baglung this morning, 2 people were killed. The four-wheeler traveling from Burtibang Bazar to Dhorpatan met with the accident at Astu of Dhorpatan Municipality 5. According to the area police office Burtibang, 30-year-old driver Tilak Ghartimagar of Dhorpatan Municipality 5 and 28-year-old Sangita Adhikari of Kathmandu's Chandragiri Municipality 11 were killed at the spot of the accident. 9 others had been injured in the accident, while 3 have been sent to Pokhara for treatment. In the meantime, Prime Minister Pushpakamal Dahal has given directives to the concerned entities for effective treatment of those injured in the accidents. Likewise, Nepali Congress President Sher Bahadur Deuba has expressed sorrow over the accident in Bhaluang and has called on the government to make arrangements for proper treatment of the injured individuals. Furthermore, Lumbini Chief Minister Dilli Bahadur Chaudhary has also directed the concerned entities to ensure proper treatment of the injured. In our Public Voice segment today, we have asked people in several provinces regarding ways to reduce road accidents. Let's take a look at what they had to say.
बाटो काट्न पर्यो अनि स्पिड अलि लिमिटमा हुन पर्छ
बाटो अनुसारको गति कायम गर्न पर्यो ड्राइभिङ गर्ने मान्छेले पनि अब केयरफुल अनि जेब्रा क्रसिङहरुमा अलिकति हाइवेमा न्यून गतिमा जानु पर्यो धेरै बढी त्यो रेस नगर्नु
मद्यपान गर्नु भएन बाटोको ग्रेडिङ नमिलेको कारणले गर्दाखेरि धेरै दुर्घटनाहरू भएको देखिन्छ पाठ्यक्रमहरुमा पनि यसबारे
अझ व्यापक पाठ्यवस्तुहरू राखिनु आवश्यक छ।
सवारी साधन जब सरकारले थप्छ नि त्यसै अनुसारको रोडहरूको पनि अलिकति केही विस्तारमा ध्यान दिनुपर्ने हुन्छ।
लामो सफरमा एउटै ड्राइभरले चलाउँदाखेरि पनि धेरै गाह्रो हुन्छ, दुईजना हुनु पर्यो।
राम्रो कन्डिसनका गाडी मात्रै चलाउनु पर्यो।
ड्राइभरहरूले पनि राम्रोसँग लिने, अब बाटोघाटो राम्ररी चाक्लो भयो चाहिँ सजिलो हुन्छ जाँदाखेरि पनि।
ट्राफिक नियमलाई पूर्ण रूपले पालना गराउनलाई राज्य लाग्नु पर्यो।
ड्राइभिङ लाइसेन्स वितरण गर्ने प्रक्रियामै यसलाई सुधार गर्नुपर्छ जस्तो लाग्छ।
यात्रु आफै नै सजग हुनु पर्यो।
चालकले मादक पदार्थ सेवन गर्नु भएन।
क्षमताभन्दा धेरै यात्रुहरू राख्नु हुँदैन।
ट्राफिक नियम पालना गर्न जनचेतना जागृत गर्नुपर्छ।
भौतिक पूर्वाधारका चाहिँ वस्तुहरूलाई चाहिँ अलिकति प्राथमिकता दिएर इन्टरनेसनल स्ट्यान्डर्डको नसके पनि जुन हाम्रो ग्लोबल साउथको स्ट्यान्डर्ड छ त्यो अनुसारले चाहिँ लानुपर्छ।
CPN Mao Center is scheduled to hold its legislative assembly from 13th to 15th of February next month. The party standing committee meeting held earlier today at the party office in the capital's Paris Dana decided to hold the assembly in mid-February. The meeting has also decided to send the draft of the party statute prepared by the committee under the coordination of Vice Chairperson Pampa Bushal to the local level. The party has said that the draft will be finalized by holding a standing committee meeting on 9th of February following discussions in all the levels of the party. Likewise, the meeting has concluded that the 4-month transformation campaign conducted by the party has made the leaders and cadres enthused. The meeting has also formed a party unity coordination committee under the coordination of party chair Pushpakamal Dahal. The committee will hold dialogues with the Baburam Bhattarai-led Nepal Socialist Party and the Netra Bikram Chand-led Communist Party of Nepal for unity. Prior to this, Nepal Socialist Party had formed a coordination committee led by Bhattarai to hold talks regarding unity. It's time now for our segment Public Pulse, where you text us with your opinion.
Public Pulse.
But before that, let's take a look at the results from yesterday's poll. Yesterday, we had asked you, what should be done to be self-sufficient in rice? 28% voted for A, expand irrigation facilities. 27% voted for B, manage fertilizers and improved seeds. And 45% voted for C, protection of arable land. Here's today's question. Why have political parties not formulated legislation to facilitate leadership change? Your options are A, high-handedness policy, B, new generation not ready, and C, lack of pressure. The voting is on. Type NEWS, select your option A, B, or C, and send it to 34001 to share your opinion with us. CTC tea, or Crush Tear Curl tea, produced in Nepal, which was being sold in the Indian market, is now being exported to Pakistan as well. The move has begun under the leadership of the Ministry of Agriculture and Livestock Development and the Nepalese Embassy in Pakistan. Metan Tea and Hernaf Tea, among other tea farms, have started exporting Nepali tea to Pakistan from last week. Government officials say that no issues, including quarantine, have occurred so far. Traders say that Nepali CTC tea will now get additional market as it is officially being exported to Pakistan. Prior to this, the major market for Nepali CTC tea was India. Pakistan reports the highest consumption of CTC tea among the South Asian countries. Government officials say that preparations are underway for the export of tea to China as well. 26.379 million kilograms of tea is produced in Nepal annually, out of which 10.089 million kilograms is CTC. Meanwhile, Nepali Orthodox tea is exported to Australia, Canada, China, Denmark, France, and Germany, among other countries. According to the Ministry of Agriculture, tea is produced in 20,000 hectares of land in the country. And it's time now for the international update. Chinese voters swept the ruling Democratic Progressive Party's DPP presidential candidate Lai Ching-te into power today in an explicit rejection of China's warnings not to vote for him in an election Beijing framed as a choice between war and peace. Current Vice President Lai's DPP which champions Taiwan's separate identity and rejects China's territorial claims, was seeking a third term, unprecedented under Taiwan's current electoral system. Lai was facing two opponents for the presidency, Hu Yuit of Taiwan's largest opposition party, the Kuomintang, and former Taipei Mayor Ko Wen-je of the small Taiwan People's Party, only founded in 2019. Both conceded defeat. In the run-up to the election, China denounced Lai as a dangerous separatist, saying that any moves towards Taiwan's formal independence meant war, and rebuffed Lai's calls for talks. Lai says he is committed to preserving peace and the status quo across the Taiwan Strait and boosting the island's defenses. Yemeni protesters held a massive rally in Yemen's capital Sana'a yesterday to voice their strong condemnation against the U.S.-Britain joint retaliatory airstrikes on Houthi targets in the country. Earlier yesterday, the United States and the United Kingdom launched a series of strikes on Houthi targets in Sana'a and other provinces under the group's control. The strikes came in response to the Houthis' recent strikes in the Red Sea, targeting what it called Israeli ships and those bound for Israel. According to a statement released yesterday by the Houthi group, a total of 73 raids were carried out by the U.S. and British forces in the Houthi-controlled northern region of Yemen, resulting in the death of the Houthi fighters and injuring 6 others. Yesterday's pre-dawn airstrikes have sparked strong reactions from the Iran-backed militia. Several senior Houthi leaders said that these military actions would not deter their support for Palestine and underscored that a proper resolution of the Israeli-Palestinian conflict is the only way to alleviate the crisis unfolding in the Red Sea. During the protest, Houthi senior leader Mohammed al-Houthi delivered a speech accusing the U.S. of attempting to militarize the Red Sea and threatening its security, while asserting that it is the Houthi group that protects the safety of maritime routes in the Red Sea. Protesters in Sana'a voiced their concerns that the U.S.-Britain airstrikes have exacerbated the current situation and emphasized the need for unity in the face of the attacks. Even as Houthi leaders promised of retaliation, U.S. President Joe Biden warned yesterday that he could order more strikes if they do not stop their attacks on merchant and military vessels in one of the world's most economically vital waterways.
Sports news.
Nepal Police Club defeated Bagmati province by 68 runs, with Rashid Khan scoring an unbeaten century in the Prime Minister Cup men's cricket tournament that kicked off from today. In the match played at the Tribhuvan University Cricket Ground in Kantipur today, Nepal Police elected to bat first and posted a challenging total of 282 runs for the loss of 8 wickets in the allotted 50 overs. Rashid Khan top scored for the police team, scoring 106 runs off 112 balls, smashing 6 sixes and 9 fours. Arif Sheikh also contributed 57 runs for Nepal Police. Rijan Dhakal and Surya Tamang, with 3 wickets each, were the leading wicket takers for Bagmati. Chasing a victory target of 282 runs, Bagmati were bowled out for 214 runs in 42.3 overs. Ashutosh Giraiya and Ishan Pandey batted well for Bagmati, putting on 96 runs for the opening partnership. But Bagmati kept losing wickets at regular intervals after that, to be bowled out for 214 runs. Ashutosh Giraiya was the leading Bagmati scorer, who put on 92 runs off 87 balls with the help of 4 sixes and 9 fours. Ishan Pandey also added 44 runs to the Bagmati total. Sagar Dhakal was the pick of the Nepal Police bowlers, grabbing 3 wickets. In another match under the Prime Minister Cup men's cricket tournament played today, Madhya Province thumped Koshi Province by 7 wickets. In the match played at the capital's Mulpani ground, Koshi Province were put to bat first and were bowled out for a below-par total of 127 runs in 41 overs in the 50-over match. Firdosh Ansari was the leading run scorer for Koshi with 41 runs. Skipper Anikit Subedi also added 40 runs to the Koshi total. All the other Koshi batters failed to reach double figures, with 2 of them being out for ducks. Pradeep Paswan with 3 wickets was the most successful Madhesh bowler. Chasing a victory target of 128 runs, Madhesh Province romped home, scoring 129 runs in 20.1 overs, losing 3 wickets. Opener Anil Shah top scored for Madhesh with a quick-fire 88 off 54 balls, hitting 3 sixes and 14 fours. Skipper Harishankar Shah also contributed 24 runs in Madhesh Province's win. Sonu Mandal claimed 2 wickets for Koshi, while Sujan Thapalia also took 1. With the win, Madhesh Province secured 2 valuable points in the tournament that is being played in a round-robin format. In another Prime Minister Cup men's cricket match played today, Lumini Province defeated Gandaki Province by 4 wickets in a match that was delayed due to wet outfield and reduced to 42 overs. Gandaki Province batted first after losing the toss and were bowled out for a below-par total of 111 runs in 34.4 overs. Karan Pangeni, who scored 28 runs, was the leading run scorer for Gandaki. Krishna Iyer also added 19 runs, while opener Samir Karnel and Amrit Gurung chipped in 13 runs each. Ajay Chauhan was the pick of the Lumini bowlers, grabbing 5 wickets. In reply, Lumini romped home, scoring 113 runs in 28.2 overs, losing 6 wickets. Opener Mrinal Gurung top scored for Lumini with 47 runs, while Mohammad Hussain contributed 21 runs off 18 balls in Lumini's win. Bipin Khatri and Kamal Pariyar claimed 3 wickets each for Gandaki. A physical Australia side dominated India to win their Asian Cup Group B opener 2-0 earlier today. That's all for the moment. Thank you for watching. Good night.